Welcome. What do I need to know about food allergies and intolerances? As a parent, you want to make sure that your baby is receiving the best nutrition possible. However, there are some situations where certain foods can cause an adverse reaction in your baby. Food allergies and intolerances can be a serious concern, and it is important to understand the difference between the two and how to manage them. A food allergy is an immune system response to a particular food. The immune system mistakes a protein in the food as harmful and produces antibodies to fight it. This reaction can happen quickly, within minutes to hours after eating the food, and can be life-threatening in certain cases. Common food allergens include milk, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, soy, wheat, fish, and shellfish. If your baby has a food allergy, they may experience symptoms such as hives or a rash, swelling of the lips, tongue or throat, difficulty breathing, vomiting or diarrhoea, abdominal pain, or loss of consciousness. If you suspect your baby has a food allergy, it is important to speak with a healthcare provider for proper diagnosis and management. They may recommend an elimination diet or allergy testing to determine the specific food allergen. If your baby has a food allergy, it is important to avoid the allergen and carry an epinephrine auto-injector in case of a severe reaction. You may also need to modify your baby's diet and read food labels carefully to ensure that the allergen is not present in any foods they consume. A food intolerance occurs when your baby's body has difficulty digesting or metabolizing a particular food, leading to uncomfortable symptoms. Unlike a food allergy, a food intolerance is not life-threatening, but it can still be uncomfortable for your baby. Common food intolerances include lactose intolerance, gluten intolerance, and fructose intolerance. If your baby has a food intolerance, they may experience symptoms such as abdominal pain or bloating, diarrhea or constipation, nausea or vomiting, or gas. If you suspect your baby has a food intolerance, it's important to speak with a healthcare provider for proper diagnosis and management. They may recommend an elimination diet or testing to determine the specific food component that is causing the intolerance. If your baby has a food intolerance, you may need to modify their diet and avoid foods that contain the offending component. For example, if your baby has lactose intolerance, you may need to switch to a lactose-free formula or offer non-dairy alternatives. How to introduce allergenic foods. To introduce allergenic foods, introduce each new allergen one at a time. Start with a small amount of the new allergenic food, a quarter to half a teaspoon, and increase slowly over a few days. Once the allergen is successfully introduced into the diet without a reaction, you can offer it regularly. Only introduce a new allergen into your baby's diet if they are well. Always introduce the new food earlier in the day, such as breakfast or lunch. This way, there are several hours to monitor your baby for any reaction. There is no surefire way to prevent food allergies and intolerances, but there are steps you can take to reduce your baby's risk. Some strategies include: Number 1, breastfeeding. Breastfeeding has been shown to reduce the risk of food allergies and intolerances in babies. And Number 2, offering a variety of foods. Offering a variety of foods can help your baby develop a diverse gut microbiome, which may reduce the risk of food allergies and intolerances. So, to recap, food allergies and intolerances can be a serious concern for parents. Understanding how to manage them can help ensure that your baby is receiving the best nutrition possible. If you suspect that your baby has a food allergy or intolerance, speak with a healthcare provider for proper diagnosis and management. With proper management and care, your baby can still enjoy a diverse and healthy diet that meets their nutritional needs. Remember to always read food labels carefully, introduce new foods one at a time, and speak with a healthcare provider if you have any concerns about your baby's diet or nutrition.